شهر أكتوبر شهر العزة، شهر أكتوبر شهر الانتصارات، شهر أكتوبر هو شهر العبور. فقد احتفل مكتب الدفاع المصري ببوخارست بقيادة العميد أركان حرب عبد الفتاح صفوت عبد الفتاح، وبحضور معالي السفير صلاح عبد الصادق سفير جمهورية مصر العربية برومانيا، بالعيد وبالذكرى 44 الحرب أكتوبر. طبعا كان استقبال رائع جدا، كان بوجود سعادة السفير بنفسه واقف يستقبل الناس وسيادة العميد، وأيضا كان ألقى سيادة العميد كلمة رحب فيها بالسادة الحضور، تكلم عن حرب أكتوبر وتكلم أيضا عن حاجات كتير جدا. تعالوا نتابعها مع بعض ونشوف.
Today we celebrate the 44th anniversary of glorious victory of 6th of October 1973 war, one of the greatest days of our history as Egyptians. And today we have to remember, to remind our children and grandchildren the story of the greatest struggle of the people and the army, with the great Egyptian people supported the armed forces through the stages of 6th October war until achieved the glorious victory. The war and the victory of October is the war of pride and dignity for Egypt and Arab nations. It's the supreme representation of the meanings of the rightful war, aimed to respond to the aggression and bring back dignity and liberation of the land. It was not only a military victory that is still taught in the eldest military academies, but it represented a complete epic struggle made by the Egyptian soldier, supported by the Arab brothers and all free people in the world. The Egyptian army has proven throughout the ages that it's entrusted with the choices of the Egyptians, who will not abandon to protect the borders and secure the internal front, maintain security and stability while applying the maximum self-restraint to protect the sons and gains of the homeland. The Egyptian army has always been the core of Egypt's assignment in the construction, progress, and support of the sons of the homeland for achieving their aspirations, which was evident in the event that took place in Egypt during the revolution of January 25th, 2011 and June 30, 2013, when the Egyptian armed forces took on the honor of protecting and defending the legitimate claims for a better future. Until this moment, the Egyptian army is still undertaking a holy national rule in the fight against the forces of extremism and terrorism on all strategic directions, not only to defend Egypt, but also to support the security and stability in Middle East, and to defend the whole humanity in general, matter which imposes on all of us to confront terrorism and all terrorist organizations without any exception, and to work together against the sources of extremism by freezing drastically all its financial and moral sources. This day will remain a symbol of victory, pride, and dignity in the history of Egypt, and it witnesses the greatness of the Egyptian armed forces and an example of the Arab common cooperation and solidarity. A great salute to the martyrs of the Egyptian people and the armed forces during the Great War of October, and salute to their grandchildren from the army and the police. They sacrificed themselves and still sacrificing to face the dreadful terrorism. And in this occasion, I'd like to thank the Ministry of National Defense of Romania for its support to the military cooperation relations between Egypt and Romania. Thank you all for your participation here with us today on this important and precious moment. Thank you for coming. Thank all the Arab ambassadors here for this war, because the October War, it's remained in the souls of all Egyptians, especially for me as a soldier in the Egyptian army. So I thank all of them and all free people here among us for this war, which has remained a history of our history in Egypt and all the Arab countries. Thank you very much, and I'd like to have a nice time with us. For smokers, you have a separate terrace. You can see all Bucharest from up, and the buffet as well. And we have back door for the people to have something to do now. Thank you very much.
وفي إطار احتفالات السادس من أكتوبر في كل مكان، ليس في مصر وحدها، ولكن النهاردة احتفالات رومانيا بالعيد 44 لنصر أكتوبر المجيد، نصر العزة، نصر الكرامة. معنا ومعكم مساعد وزير الدفاع الروماني السيد فاسيلي بوكر. Buonasera.
Buonasera.
Bine ați venit la ziua Egiptului.
Thank you very much for invitation, and I'm glad to be here to express my feelings to the Egyptian people, to the Egyptian armed forces, to your country, because a part of the fact I represent the Ministry of Defense, the Romanian Ministry of Defense. I recall with a great pleasure the time when I was the Romanian Defense Attaché in Cairo, years ago. Again, this is a great opportunity to be present today here, to have possibility to talk about Egypt, about the future of Egypt, and I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you very much for the invitation again.
Vă rog frumos, câteva cuvinte așa, pentru telespectatori despre Egipt.
Îmi doresc să mă întorc în Egipt, îmi doresc să văd progresele pe care țara dumneavoastră le face pe zi ce trece, îmi doresc să rememorez locuri care mi-au rămas dragi în suflet după 4 ani petrecuți în Egipt. For me, Egypt became, after Romania, the second country. It's always in my heart. Thank you.
Decât dumneavoastră egiptean mai mult decât egiptean.
Da, putem să spunem și așa. Sunt îndrăgostit de Nil, sunt îndrăgostit de Zamalek și am amintiri nemaipomenit de plăcute din Egipt.
Zamalek de club sau Zamalek de...
Both of them. Zamalek Island and Zamalek the...
Zamalek.
Yeah, both of them.
Da. Cum este așa cu ziua 6 octombrie la dumneavoastră?
Ziua de 6 octombrie, pentru cei care cunosc istorie și pentru cei care nu cunosc istorie, rămâne o pagină glorioasă. Atât pentru armata egipteană, dar în același timp de acolo, din momentul 6 octombrie, noi toți, comunitatea internațională, trebuie să tragem concluzii pentru a evita în viitor să se întâmple astfel de lucruri.
Da, toată lumea acum se întâmplă cu pacea, cu drag, cu tot.
Așa este.
O cuvinte așa pentru telespectatori.
Spectatorilor, poporului egiptean îi doresc mult succes în viitor, le doresc o țară prosperă, le doresc să fie fericiți, să-și crească copiii în pace și să se bucure de tot ce au realizat până acum. Mulțumesc mult!
Vă mulțumesc și eu.
Și eu vă mulțumesc mult! Mulțumesc!